everyone, Karen Bergery. I have a lot of friends and family in the audience. Can I hear from my friends and family? Everyone in the audience, I'd like you to meet my material. Oh, my first day in the big city. I'm a Long Island guy from Belmore. Any Long Island people here tonight? I don't care. I'm from Belmore. Belmore, the mixed marriage capital of the world. Let me explain that to you. In Belmore, you're going to go to the McGivney Bar Mitzvah, the LeBarbara Bar Mitzvah, and you go to the Schwartz Communion. Actually, I didn't go to the Schwartz Communion. I got stuck paying for it. My wife is Irish. Hey, do I have any Irish in the crowd tonight? Love the Irish. Fun people, big drinkers, right? You guys can't cook for crap. For 5,000 years, you people are growing potatoes you came up with baked and mashed. Right? There are differences between Irish families and Jewish families. You guys up for a little audience participation? I'm going to give you... I like this crowd. I'm going to give you the quote, and you have to tell me it was said by the Irish side of the family or the Jewish side. You ready? First quote. He only had 6 beers. You're all a bunch of racists. I want you to know that. Next quote. Does anyone know how to put air in a tire? All right, I'll give you another one. All right. Hey, where are we eating? Nice try. That's Jewish. That's the most said line on vacation by a Jewish family. All right, next one. You guys ready? Last one. Ready? Hey, I got family on the job. Would the Irish people explain to the Jewish people when that is used? Because they have no idea. Now, I have 4 kids. In case you guys missed the part, my wife being Irish, and it's a little confusing for them. So my son one day goes to me, he goes, Dad, am I Jewish or Catholic? And I said, well, son, you are in the gifted program at school. I'm glad you laughed, because I wound up on the couch for that long. The good thing about having Irish and Jewish kids is they drink a lot of beer, but they get it wholesale. All right, by clap of hands, I just want to figure out if I can get a read on my audience. How many couples I have tonight? A lot of couples? How many couples are in the dating phase? Dating phase. All right, not too many. How many are in the engaged phase? Any engaged couples? How many newly married couples? How many couples are in the waiting to die phase? Okay. All right, for the younger people, the men, this is for the men. I'm going to give you some advice that'll make your lives a little easier. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. If she can't find her feminine products, it's your fault. If she can't find her pocketbook, where'd you put it? If she gets a speeding ticket and you're not even in the car, you had something to do with it. If this hasn't happened yet, it will. She's going to wake up and start a fight with you about something she dreamt you did. You're laughing. This is true. The women know this is true. Do not argue. You have to condition yourself. You got to say, you look at your wife and say, or your girlfriend or whatever, I'm sorry. Don't say, you dreamt it, because that's just, you're going to be on the couch. And if you're not writing comedy, you don't need to go to the couch. So basically, just apologize. You'll go back to sleep and it's over. Okay? Face it, men and women are wired differently. Okay? We don't think like them, they don't think like us, and I'll give you an example. Cell phone usage. A man using a cell phone, the entire conversation consists of nothing more than, hey, I'm on my way over, you need beer? No, bye. Conversation is over. A female using a cell phone will start the conversation in the house. If she's on her way to visit a friend, she will continue the conversation in the car. the entire drive over to the friend's house. Then, if they're not done talking on the phone, my wife has done this, will park in her friend's driveway and continue using the cell phone. There is not a man alive who could do that. It's just not going to happen. Let's see where we want to go. Okay. I'm still using my cheat sheet. All right. Women, okay? Women change with marriage. Okay? I know you guys want to say, no, it's not true, but they do, and I'll give you an example. My friends in the neighborhood, we play softball, and we always know when we're playing a team that has unmarried members on it, because they have fans. In 9 years of playing softball, the only person who ever saw one of my games is my mommy. Yes, Jewish guy with mommy issues. What a surprise. All right, let's face it. Dating girls will go to anything. You have a sporting event, you have anything, they will be there for you. Do you think a married woman is going to show up to a Jets tailgate party in December when it's snowing and they have one win for 3 years? A dating girl will cook for your friends at that party. And if you think dealing with the older women is tough, I got a 16-year-old daughter, and I am unprepared for this. The one thing I observed by my daughter is that they don't use closets at that age. They use piles. All right, my daughter has just piles of clothes in her room. And I'm not talking man-sized piles, I'm talking piles. She has piles of clean clothes, piles of clothes that need to be washed, piles of clothes that are her friends' clothes, and piles of clothes that she has purchased and hasn't put away yet, and it's in its own pile. So I was quite confused when I was told by my wife that my daughter needs clothes. She has nothing to wear. Now, inside, I want to say things like, honey, on laundry day, I have to hire day workers from Home Depot just to get through the job in a weekend. But since I know my own training, I take a ride with my daughter to buy some jeans. She takes me to a store. There is a Lamborghini parked in the parking lot of a jean store. Now, I'm not sure why there was one there, but I soon learned. I walk into the store with my daughter, and there are TVs. So as a guy, I am done. I'm mesmerized. I'm looking at the TV. She's off on her own. She hands me jeans. These are what I want. $145 for jeans. Okay? Do I look like a guy who buys $145? I call my wife. I said, you're not going to believe this. She handed me a pair of jeans for $145. And my wife goes to me, what brand? I'm like, what do you mean, what brand? I don't know, Diesel. She goes, that's a good price. Get 2 pairs. As a result of this, I am going through a midlife crisis. And I purchased a motorcycle. A Harley Davidson. That's right, Jewish guy Harley. Oh, some of you have motorcycles? That's right. I'm a rebel. But I'm not as unique as I thought. I call Harley, because I have to bring the motorcycle in for servicing. And I said, I'd like to know if my motorcycle is ready. And they go, name? And I said, Schwartz. And they go, which one? I would never think that Harley would ask that question. But it gets worse. My wife and I go out riding one day. And we got the full leathers on, the boots, and we go, and, you know, the thong is hanging out. My thong, not hers, but I look hot. Of course, so where do we go? The bagel store. We get to the bagel store, there's another couple in there. In full motorcycle. motorcycle leathers. We got a mini gang going. You heard of biker bars in Belmont? We got a biker bagel store. I'm like, what do we name ourselves? We can't use wild hogs. It's not kosher. So we came up with Wild Locks. And what's great is that Harley, in honor of us being the first biker bagel store, has issued a patch for us to wear at the next biker rally. What do you guys think? Is this great or what? All right, thank you very much.